Well, alright. I think we're up and rolling. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Let me figure some stuff out real quick. Clear up the screen. There we go. We are live, so to speak. Alright. So, I just played this. This was a 1v1. I'm going to try putting the mic down. Hopefully you can still hear my voice. I'll have to go back and check. I'm going to try and speak loud and clear so you can hear me. But anyway. So, if you don't know, this is Age of Empires 2. I am, well, I go by many names. I go by Flex Tape. I go by Tapeworm. I go by Tall Person. Whatever. I go by a lot of things. Losing some of the nicknames in my head. But on here, I go by both Your Mangina and Ryugen Seiya. Ryugen Seiya is my YouTube channel name. That would be a character from one of my favorite animes. Totally unrelated to this, but I'm bringing it up anyways because this is my first gameplay video that's actually me speaking while recording without using a phone or anything like that. So we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see how this turns out. But anyway, wow, I did not realize how close me and him spawned together. Only on low elos could you not even realize that. But anyway, yeah, let's see, where do I want to go from here? How do I continue my introduction? Oh yeah, my name on here, on Age of Empires, is Your Mangina. That's a gamer tag that I have had since the Halo 3 days. If you're a gamer, you know what I mean when I say that. So let me get actually to the game as far as casting goes. Big mistake from him right now. On a Nomad start, you want to go for a dock and your TC immediately. You can afford to do so, and that way you're producing out of 2 eco buildings right away. It's hard to balance if you don't have build orders down, but he went for a mill right away with just this random villager instead of making, say, a dock somewhere. And so I'm already ahead in eco by 3, and I mean my TC idle time is not even perfect. But anyway, so yeah, let's give me a nice early lead. I'm gonna zoom in on him eating sheep for a second so I can talk. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that. I already lost the Ville right there from my idle TC time. Me bringing in a board. Yeah, 20 seconds down at the bottom right if you can see that. But yeah, on here I'm Your Mangina because that's a gamer profile tag, gamer tag, whatever name that I've had for a very long time, and I think it's funny. In Halo 3, you would kill someone, and it would say you were killed by. So I like the fact that it would say you were killed by Your Mangina, or Your Mangina killed you. You know, that kind of thing. I thought it was funny. I'm looking. Oh, okay. Nothing. Never mind. But yeah, so that's where that comes from. That's why I chose that name. I'm actually going to speed up a little bit here because the early game was not too much. I wanted to cast the game, I didn't want to log on just to talk, so we're going to speed up a little bit here. Hopefully you can still hear me just fine. As you can see, I still have a slight eco lead, just due to the fact that I have the dock up, even though his TC is way less idle, so that's kind of the drawback. Like I said, it's hard to balance, so I'm doing all these different things. I don't have a build order. I'm kind of a hectic player when it comes to the early game, especially. So, you know, I've lost a few bills in efficiency, as I've just lost another one, but I've gained a few in efficiency, so even with that idle TC time, I've still probably brought in more resources, I think. So here's actually a funny little interaction that happened early in this game. I tried to go for a wall in. Let me see if I can get my exact point of view. Yeah, so this is the scouting I did with all the sheep, by the way. Very important on Nomad maps. I like to think I'm a decent Nomad player, but yeah, this is what I go for. So I go for the trap, and I set it all up, and I sent one villager out. I was hoping he just wasn't even paying attention. I was hoping he didn't even know my mill was there or nothing. I wanted to wall him in, but unfortunately, he notices. I was not quick enough. So, a little bit of boxing. But, anything else that I want to mention? I'm not used to this. This is, like I said, my first time, so. You know what, let's just cast the game itself. Let's go back to all visible. I want to see how things are going on his side of the base, because obviously I can see my base before. I'm actually going to slow it down. So, I mean, he doesn't have any farm set up either. So he set his first tower out like that. So at this point, I should point out, I still had no idea that he was this close. I mean, maybe the fact that he tried to take a deer next to me should have been a pretty clear indicator, but I had no idea. I was trying to, you know, redock down here, make sure my fish to the ship efficient. Busy taking deer and stuff like that. Starting to realize, like, hey, I don't have a whole lot of room. And then I go to venture out. That's when I start to kind of realize that he's out here, because I see this tower. But even still, it didn't really click in my head that like his whole base was just right over here. Until this started happening, he started trickling spearmen. I realized I couldn't really advance. So I go for a stable switch because that's what I'm used to. You can't beat the Spanish in a build contest. What are you doing? Actually, a little tower war ensues. This game gets messy real fast, so I'm actually not going to speed it up that much. We're going to go on 2 times speed. So a little tower war here. You gotta hop out, repair, and then attack again. And he tried to build another tower forward. He's going to wall it up. Same. But I beat him out to it. Just fucking sent the barn. Got 10 vills out here. Wasn't really too sure what to do next, and I got kind of distracted up here. As you can see, he was distracted down here. He was the tower and possibly a vill. Nope, didn't lose a vill. Nice. No wood upgrade for him. I got all my eco techs, even though I've only got 2 farms. This vill down here is important for me because of future prospects. So what I like to do when I feel the game gets crazy, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, my eco's way off. I'm actually gonna slow it down. You know, if I've got towers on my face, what I like to have is someone that's just out there in the middle of nowhere that'll never be found, that could possibly start a new civilization out here. Because look, we got stone, gold, food, wood, food, like lots of space for farms and buildings. I mean, this could be my new area if this fails, and then I will fight this to the death and just let them think I'm dying, all the while I'm really just putting all my attention here. So that was kind of my plan, looking out at this point towards this side of the map, because this is just getting nuts. We ended up placing a new tower. I had a bunch of food, so I just started making scouts. I'm like, well, I gotta get something on the field. I don't have a plan. I'm not good with thinking on my feet in this game like this. I mean, I'm a hectic player in the sense of because I never have a plan, so I just do whatever the hell comes to mind, whatever I think I should do. The smartest move right here, honestly, should have been just to swoop around and kill all these builds right then and there, and then come up and clear this and get this annoyance off me, because I got all these builds idle. I mean, I had lots of idle eco in this game because I'm just distracted. Even though there's such a small space for me to look at. Most of the builds got away. I mean, my scouts have good upgrades. I'm Spanish. One of the reasons I love Spanish is these armory techs up here only cost food, no gold. So at times when I'm floating a bunch of food, because up until this point I've just had healthy fishing economy. I mean, food and wood's been the only thing I've been able to bring in, so I've just been dumping food into scouts and upgrades. And, I mean, it's working. I'm able to kill things. So I've killed some vills. I've killed some spearmen. Smart of him though. He starts to wall up because he realizes the threat. If I get too many scouts out here, still at this point. Let me show you why I'm doing this. I still didn't like. I guess it still didn't register with me. I thought this was maybe a secondary base or something, even though we were in Poodle. I don't know. I still thought he was kind of down here, but I was tunnel visioned. Thankfully, he got patrolled onto that mill bought me some more time because I end up losing all these fish to these fires here. Still, the game's just crazy with these freaking towers. Speed it up and put it back all visible. But so I finally loop back in, find his actual base. This is where I get some good damage. Now you can see he has the eco immediately. Similar fish, I'm about to lose my fish. Better bills because he's had way better idle TC time than me. But I mean, I'm just at this point, I'm like, hey, look, get some kills. Even if I lose what little army I have, I mean, it wasn't really army that was ever going to hold against a push. You know, Spearman 1v1 are going to win against Scout, so. He was still trying like nifty little things, so I dropped another tower, took this out. And I mean, I knew he was distracted with this, and he's got bills everywhere. So this is where he's looking. He's just a tunnel visioned. So I just came over here with some bills. He's at the barn again. He's out. I mean, he had 5 bills in here that he had probably forgotten about. And the fish is dying up here. Not even notice it. I got scouts attacking his fish here. I don't even know. He doesn't know. Because we're distracted with all the other things going on. Just got this person down here still. Just sitting there. A little forgotten about. If I was smart, I'd have bought some stone and placed a TC down there immediately after hitting Castle Age. Which I didn't even notice I got up to. So, you know, pro caster can't even recognize what he's doing in his own game. I wonder how long. Oh wow, they actually got a kill. I wonder how long these scouts have just been pestering these damn fish. I mean, but both our economies aren't really that great right now. I mean, I'm mainly just on wood. He's mainly just on wood. Except he's got some farms and he's got some fish. I now have no food. I just have 2 farms. Oh, and the dude on a sheep. Nice. I think I'll put more on that sheep later, but I mean, really, there's nothing. I realized that and I fixed it. And I recognize, yes, yeah, I got all this wood. I start going for some cavalry upgrades. So I'm like, well, a few knights would help. I'm in Castle Age after all. I might as well do something. I start to also realize we're both in pretty dire straits. He's been just yeeting things at me this entire time, and I've been killing most of it. Actually, I was pretty quick on this, so I guess, like I said, that was in the back of my mind the whole time. I figured this is my way out if I lose up here. Good old market abuse. Get some gold, make those knights. So barely any food economy, even still. I'm trying to get those farms up. They're still pestering the fish. That's hilarious. That's actually awesome because I mean that's some of his food economy that he's now using to make scouts and knights himself and spearmen. So that's kind of huge. Like even killed a couple of those. I mean, neither one of us were ever going to notice that. Let's give it a little speed booster. Eventually, what I do is I come out here with these knights. Here he's going for a second TC. And I mean, you can tell, I mean, obviously I didn't know this, but he's going for the castle drop because he's saving up a lot of stone right now. He's been aggressive all game with his towers. These are just sitting here, just running the market. But so I hop out with 4 knights. I mean, they've got +2 armor. They've got +1 attack. I mean, they're going to shred spearmen. They're not even pikemen yet. He didn't invest in pikemen. He went knights and light cab. I mean, he's got no upgrades on these things. I've got bloodlines too. So I saw him go around here. Probably should have started moving these guys a little sooner. Thankfully these scouts are here. They can kind of distract me. This is the focus. That's hilarious. He's actually gonna kill one. You're serious. This is stupid. I'm scout raiding this fish. Okay, sorry. Alright. So I'm gonna assume he kills the rest of those. So he yeets for a castle right here. Not the best position because he can't even get all of his guys on there. Plus it's under a tower right. So I say, hey, I need to stop him. I don't need to, but I need him to think that I need to. Because ultimately I would just run down here to my second base, you know. But it's still a castle in my face. There's still a lot of bills. So I bring those other knights that were over here raiding back here and start slaughtering. All of his knights and light caps that tried to raid me died to arrow. Again, the guy's no upgrades. Even his camels are dying to my knights. All of his bills are dying. I mean, we both just lost a lot. Where's the eco KD? 39 to 21 eco KD. I've killed 40 eco units, he's killed 20 eco units. That's insane. That's almost as much as what we have right now. That's more than what we have right now. Okay, one fish survived. I think I pulled the scout. That's probably why he survived. So yeah, I come out here with the maneuver, bro. Look, he came. I missed this. I was so quick to this. I said, no. And I walled it up. He's at 93%. Dowd? If you know who Dowd is, you're an Age of Empires guy. If you don't, I'll talk about him eventually in other videos. But Dowdy! Down Castle, man. Down Castle. So now he's panicked. He just said everything. He just lost all of his eco. He lost all of his resources. He's indebted to that castle. He needs it to go up. So again, he thinks this is a game-winning castle, but in reality, this takes nothing from me. I have nothing here. I mean, and that's what's beautiful about this whole plan about the evac, which, I mean, is underway. Just by having that set up, and like I'm fighting here. This for me is just seen as military zone. These villagers are military too. They just collect resources at the same time. I thought this was funny. He starts trying to chop the tree. I think he was trying to click the house. But yeah, I thought he was going to try and chop his way through the village. Probably should have been a little quicker on the fact that there was villagers here. I started sending my knights in before we got monks in. Those monks can turn the tide. But yeah, anyway, I mean, I don't care if I lose all this. I'm just putting up as big a fight as I can here. But I knew they would take up his juice, at least. And he's poke. So when this house goes away, there's still a corner piece, and he can actually build on that castle. I know this. I'm thinking, fuck, he's gonna get this castle up. But his villagers bug out trying to get to that one spot. Nobody can click it, so he's like, shit, I need to clear this other house and starts attacking that. Why garrison here? So he's got this shooting. I've got that shooting. And I'm just sending everything I can and making more scouts right out of the stable, right behind the castle. Just trying to kill whatever I can. He's bringing that house down slowly. And then I was like, shit, this isn't working. He's gonna get through the house. So I sent more bills to repair the castle. Or no, repair the house, sorry. Yeah, look at that. Keeping it up. And then the scouts are taking care of the rest. And he calls it GG. I mean, pretty insane game. Like, just crazy back and forth. It's just crazy. I still can't believe how many fishing ships the scouts killed. That's insane. But yeah. This has been pretty fun. So, a little unsure how to end this and all that. Should I look at statistics? Yeah, let's look at statistics if y'all want to see that. This is just a population graph for those who don't know. So like when there's more red, that means he had a higher population. So I mean, right up until when he did that castle drop, honestly, he was in a hugely dominant position. Because he had 46 economy to my 28 and 13 military to my 8. So like he could have just gone for upgrades, you know, just stayed in the position he was in and he would have held just fine. But then he lost all those vills and his military, and then it just got worse from there as he tried again and again. Yeah, crazy hold, crazy pressure by him. It was an awesome game. I think I'm going to end it there. I'm just dragging it on because I don't know how to end it because I haven't put a whole lot of thought into these things yet. But this is the first video. Thanks for joining me. This has been an Age of Empires 2 cast. I gotta end it on the map. Where's the map? Return to the map. Can I get this? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Look at that. We can end it on that. Alright. Peace out, fuckers.